Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. Today, we're small, we're a roach. I've been holding off on doing this challenge for a little bit. I'm actually kind of glad I did, because this is like official in the game, and a little while ago, like prior to the nest being added, I was gonna do a challenge called, I think we have RDI, right? Yeah, we do. I was gonna do a challenge called Baby Knuckle as part of the More Mutators mod. And, you know, I was like, that's a cool idea. But I was so lucky and fortunate to happen to see... well, okay, all I can say is that I kinda knew that roach mode was happening, sort of. Not really. Not like anything specific, not really confirmed whatsoever, but just given the binding icon, and then also on the Discord, I just happened to see, this was a while ago, I just happened to see that there was a, like a post talking about adding cosmetic features on other parts of the screen, and it had, not these exact sprites, but it did have roach parts. And, ooh, that's a tricky one. Okay, we're good, we're good. Some of these are gonna be a little tricky, I think. But there was a little bit in terms of showing, like, the roach features on the screen. Clearly not finished sprites, but still, it was stuff. It was significant, right? And so I was like, okay, with all that known, I should probably hold off on that, and so I did, and I'm glad I did, because now we get to be officially tiny and roach and jumping around all wild and all that. I should be picking up more stuff. In terms of updates on just my general time with the nest, I've done a few more runs. I've done, like, I think, like 2 or 3. Not a lot, but I've done a few, just to try to, like, see if I can get a little bit better. I think officially I could say that the 40-minute under videos are definitely not happening. Probably, at least for a little while. I have to get, like, quite good to be able to make that happen. Oh, P-binding, huh? Okay, well, this isn't terrible, but I would like to... I do take more damage. I don't know if I should... Ooh, that's bad. You know what? P-binding, as cool as it is, it's not great for the future. I don't know if our health is any lower as a roach, but this is kind of bad for our, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually back and forth on this. I don't know if I should take this. This is probably a terrible choice, but I'm gonna refresh. Pulse Bladder? You know, yeah, that's better. That's better. Any, like, aerial mobility just to be able to save ourselves, even if it's like a drain on stamina, yeah. That seems infinitely better. Any items we want here? I think we're good. I think we're alright. I could bank this roach. I'll keep it, though. We got the beta and moon rocks just to improve our jump height a little bit, and also our reach a little bit, because we're going to need it. And even then, is it a help for everything? I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of circumstances where I'm like, but please, why can't our reach be better? Should probably do something like this, right? Yeah. Very cool. I think there's a blood bug up here somewhere. I saw him. I don't know if he saw me. Anyway, we're fine. But yeah, so I've only done a couple extra runs. I haven't tried to go for any specific achievements or anything like that, so if you're curious about that, that is not any different than it was the last time. I literally have not changed anything in that regard. It's been pretty much exactly the same. I just want to get a little bit more consistent at being able to actually play the game and hopefully not die a lot. The nest is stressful, man, but it's really just, what is it, the trough? That's where most of my problems lie. Anything before that, I feel like I've gotten down pretty okay, if I'm being honest. So there is that. But anyway, enough about good old talking about the nest and all of its stuff. I feel like, for the most part, I've been a little bit slow compared to other people on the whole thing. I'm going to take this for the money value. And a syringe is never bad. And a disc. I did one run to the nest that actually I got 19 save files, or like save disks, in the nest. So I didn't use any of them either. I put them all in. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to use them. I just wanted to see how many I could get there. Yeah, no, I didn't use a single one. I got there, and then I was like, let me see what I need, and didn't need a single one. Guess I'm going over here. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, as per always. As always, I also support, or appreciate all the support on the videos. Very much so. It's always just fun to be able to play these and, you know, chat with you guys, even though sometimes I'm a little all over the place. Been hanging out in the Discord recently, with some of you, and it's been quite fun. Just playing a little bit of, not even just White Knuckle, just other stuff. Just whatever. I'm gonna hang on to this just in case we get a profit motive here, because that would be very good. Profit motive is insane. What do we got for our perks here? Jump height? I mean, with the extra jump, this might be really good. You know what? Yeah. Yep, that works for me. Extra jump height as Roach, even better. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I'm just gonna put our roaches in here. But yeah, we've been hanging out in the Discord. One of you in the Discord, we were kind of talking, was bringing up some lost media, which I guess since we're here, I don't know if I need to bring the save file with me. I might just put it in here. Should I bring it with me? I don't know, but I should get rid of this. Also, the hand scanner's been renamed to the entity scanner, so that's a fun fact for you. Let me just put these over here. Keeping the inventory managed lately has been a bit of a struggle, actually, in my opinion, but regardless, I'll take the disc with me. I don't know if I should, but I will. Take the extra food as well. I'm so short. But one of you guys mentioned a lost media thing in the Discord, and if any of you guys happen to know anything about a DS game that supposedly has like a 3D graphic sort of like intro cutscene, but also it's like some guy, I gotta remember this correctly, I hope I'm not butchering this, but apparently it involves some guy's like car breaking down and then going, oh no, please no, not door. Why do we need door today? Oh, and you're there, of all places. No. Okay, thank you. I don't know how... You know what? I'm gonna go here. With our extra jump height. Yeah. That's the play. That's the play. Easily. I gotta be like a jumpy boy. But anyway, no, it has like a... The DS game supposedly is something to do with going to like a mansion and then... Or like a guy's car is breaking down. They go to a mansion, I guess in the middle of nowhere. And then when they go in the mansion, like, there's no, like, actual inside to it. And I guess they fall into some sort of, like, purple void. That's what I was told. I was unfamiliar. It sounded kind of familiar, but I'm like, I don't think I actually know, and I'm pretty sure I don't. But if you guys happen to know, figure get the word out there on that in case somebody's like, oh, I know what that is. I remember watching a video from good old Scourge. I feel like if you watch me, you know who Scourge is. But, there was a video of his, a while ago where he was talking about, like, a mobile game that he remembered playing, and he was describing it, and apparently it took a while to actually identify it, and I was like, oh my god, I wish I saw the earlier videos where you were trying to figure out what this was, because I knew what it was immediately. He was talking about Tiny Wings, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like this game where you play as a bird, and you kind of, you just, it's like a 2D thing, and you're going on, like, these hills and valleys, and literally all you do is you try to, you just try to get from the hills and valleys, and you try to, like, basically smooth your motion out. Oh my god. Oi. That was not good. Oh man. Whoa. Okay, there we go. I'm making it a little scary for myself, because I'm like, you know what, let me just, what am I doing? Why do I keep doing this? I'm doing so bad. I rarely use RDNA, man. What am I doing? Can I make it up to that light? Maybe. I can. You think I can make it up to that? I shouldn't, right? But I'm going to try. I did it! Where do I need to go to get over here? I don't even know. Over there. Gotcha. Okay. I'm really not helping myself with that. Man, that was rough for me. Sorry, I got distracted. What was I talking about? I don't even remember. I was so locked in, I got distracted, completely thrown off. We're talking about the Lost Media DS game. Either way, regardless, I didn't know that DS game. But I did like the idea of, I do like the idea of Lost Media. I do. It's very fun. It's one of those, like, you know, I think everybody has their sort of, and the thing that I always think of when referencing this sort of thing is, like, some people have their, like, crime show. They're like, I need to see, like, my real crime show. You know? Man, oh my god. What is happening? What is with the roach? Why can I not grab things when I think I can grab things? Jeebus. Why uses no RDNA? I guess roach DNA in this case? But yeah, no, I watch like tons of Lost Media videos. I'm very, very into it. And for quite a long time, actually, too. I remember, you know, there's a lot of like classic searches that people have had, like the most mysterious song on the internet. And like that's been found at this point, which, man, those songs here are quite a bop. I'm so glad they were found, but still. But yeah, like, you know, that, what else? The, like, Shrek test with, Chris Farley in, like, whatever year that was, I don't even remember. 90-something. But yeah, like, that test footage being, actually found. All that stuff's really cool to me. I do like the idea of just having things preserved. The internet's a great place for that. But obviously, you know, a lot of people are, like, trusting YouTube. And it's like, should we be trusting YouTube as the only source for that? I hope, like, for some of those, like, more famous searches, like the Shrek video, that, you know, we have those in other places. I assume people do. People will, like, download them and have them locally. We're not gonna lose those again. We're here in the bazaar. We have... we have a box to stand on. I guess that makes sense. We wouldn't really be able to do too much. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, this. So this is okay, this is my first time seeing this here. A rose stone. Has the power to hold the mass at bay for a little while. Very cool, okay. I didn't know what this did, but I actually found this. That one room in the silos where you're like climbing up with like the split wall in the middle and there's like barnacles sometimes. That little secret area where you can sometimes find the entity scanner and some roaches or whatever. I found the rose stone in there. But I obviously didn't have a name for it. I was pretty sure it was called a rose stone anyway. I think I saw something about this elsewhere, but now I know what it does. And you can buy it here, apparently, which is good. What else we got? Headlamp. Don't want that. Calming buddy. Man, this is not good. P-Beans is good, though. I would like that, but that would be good for Abyss. I'm gonna have to hold on to that for a while. Does this matter? What's this gonna, like, hold the mass at bay for? I guess, like... That's a good one? Oh, are you telling me that's... You're speaking to me? I didn't know you spoke to me. All luck, friend. Do you only speak to me when I'm a roach? Ah, I might take the P-Beans. The headlamp in this, I don't really care about that. The rose stone's fine. P-Beans is kind of nice. Because I don't like finding P-Beans normally. I can't get down to this box. There we go. Hi. You can have that. How much do you want for that? 12? I think an injector is good enough. That's 8. You want a food bar? 14? You know... I accept. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I guess I can... Oh, I can trade that again, apparently. I guess that's what that was telling me there. Alright, cool. I do like the trade, the bazaar and everything. It's very cool. You can get a save here as well, which is cool. I might actually just buy that just for the sake of doing so. Maybe to get some roaches later, even. I might not keep all of those. Alright, we're good. We're good. I gotta grab the rebar down here. I do know where all the bazaar entrances are now for each interlude. I do not like the entrance for the, like, waste heap version. It sucks. It's so bad. Oh, you Don't do that. But yeah, the entrance for the waste heap one, you know, the one that starts with like the cave and everything, it's like right at the top to the left, and there's actually like a huge jump with no hold. So if you want to get up there, you need to like put a rebar or pit in yourself, or have like, in this case it wouldn't have been that bad because we have RDNA, but still. It's definitely the hardest one to get to out of them. I'm just gonna jump over here. I'm gonna see if I can do my rebar throws, but my perspective's a little off, so I don't know. Got it! Get it again, maybe? Hope that my hand doesn't twitch. Oh. Oh, yeah. Look at me go. The best roach in the West. Anyway. But yeah, anyways, anything else on Lost Media? I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it. I try my best to, like, preserve things myself if I can, because I know, like, you know, it's one thing to enjoy the concept of Lost Media, it's another thing to try to, like, help out the cause if you can. Obviously, it's hard to know, like, what's gonna be Lost Media, but, like, I try to just save anything that I know I have access to that's like, oh, that's probably not something that's gonna be easy to get to in the future. I have, like, an hour of footage of the, Nintendo playtest game thing. I have, like, an hour of footage of that. I didn't get to play it myself, but, I found some on YouTube, like, back when that, like, first started. And I was like, I should probably save that. That's gonna be useful stuff. And, it really was, actually, honestly. Okay, we have a pitten in here. Don't screw it up! I don't have as far reach. Which, is understandable because I'm a roach. But anyway. I feel like Service Shaft is gonna be pretty bad here. But, yeah, no, I have that, like, hour of playtest footage. I've never thought to, like, re-upload it. Because obviously, but, you know, I have it. I guess that was more for my own benefit, because then I can just watch that game and be like, oh, that's cool. From what I know, that game still has not, like, come out. It was a very weird thing. If you haven't seen it before, I'm not going to show you footage, because Nintendo's going to, like, kill me. But if I wasn't worried about that, I would do it for you. But, yeah, no, I have that. I also, I put together, like, a little... This is actually probably the most I've ever done for Lost Media myself. And it's not even really Lost Media, but it's just something that could easily become lost, because it's not really available anywhere else. There's some, like, tracks. Cult of the Lamb. Love Cult of the Lamb. Huge fan of that game. But Cult of the Lamb has some, like, tracks that are, only available on the Lo-Fi Lamb livestream, which is kind of like Lo-Fi Girl, but, like, it's just the OST for Cult of the Lamb. It's a cool little livestream. I think it's still running right now. And they have some tracks in there that are, like, kind of special tracks that aren't on the OST, that a lot of them are, like, memes, but some of them aren't. Some of them are, like, remixes of the OST by, like, the original, composer, which is unfortunately no longer with us, but... Regardless, they did get to make those, which was really cool. And, yeah, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna rip it from this live stream and put it in a little album to make sure that these songs are there. So that's the most I've ever done for Lost Media. Was putting some Cult of the Lamb tracks. Ooh, Elastic Limbs? Oh, that's really good for this, though. I mean, Back Strengtheners is good, too. I like being able to carry more stuff, but Elastic Limbs, man, I gotta go for it, right? I have to. This is all great for us. Like, just try to prevent how bad our stuff is. Like, we could reroll and maybe get Profit Motive, but I mean, I'm not gonna count on it. Profit Motive's great. It's definitely, like, probably the best perk in the game, but I can't count on that. I gotta be careful with these roaches, by the way. They get out of here easier now. Not like that, but if you do, like, multiple roaches, they can get out of there. They're sneaky now. I do like rebar, but I don't think I need it right now, so I'm gonna get rid of all this, like I normally do. So any pill bottles for sale? One over there. That's what I need, dude. I have an injector, I have this. I just... This is the strat that I do. I mean, I think it's come across now. I've done it enough times. 2 discs. Anything else? We have our 2 trinkets. I think we'll be able to carry flashlight and flare gun. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, anyways. Put that there. I need to use the retro crowbar at some point. I haven't done that yet. I meant to do that, and I haven't gotten around to it. How over encumbered is this? Okay, that's that. Could we get rid of something? I get rid of this bar. I don't need it. great. Alright, cool. Anyways. I guess I should remember that I also have an extra jump if I need it, but I'm trying not to capitalize off of it. I was just keeping you on your toes with that one. I planned for that, completely, of course. But anyways. I'm just trying to think if I should, like, pop anything right now or not. I think we're good. I think we're good. You know, the one lost media thing that always, like, kind of... And it's weird, because it's, like, almost has, like, a popularity now, more so than a lot of the other ones because of the Backrooms movie. But the Ulterior Motive song, that one kind of escaped me. I was never, like, really on that. I was there for the most mysterious song, or, Like the Wind, as it was called, in the end. Like, I was there for that, but, man... Not really Ulterior Motives. It's a bop, though, I will say. I just, you know, I wasn't really there for that. It was everybody knows that. Or everyone knows that. Before people knew what it was. I know the background history of it, but I wasn't really there for, like, the chase. I was really only there once it was, like, found out what it was. You know? And I think the chase of a lost media thing is, like, the thing that makes it fun. At least, if you're not somebody participating in it, or, you know, you're able to really help. But you're like, I want to still kind of be like, oh, this is cool. Where's my flare gun? Not in my pocket, apparently. I know I've been told multiple times I don't need to shoot teeth directly, but, you know, why not? Where's the fun in that, man? Why would I not want to do that, you know? Yeah, I guess. This is my worst section. I always hate this section specifically of, Yeah, because I always lose time, man. See? Like, I know I can get in here pretty efficiently. Okay, that was not that bad, though. We did pretty good. I was worried about that, but... Again, injector pill bottle is, the strat. At least for me. I'm liking this mode, actually. It's really cool. Oh, I did learn something else as well. Apparently the, pouch... trinket, if you just take it from the start, it actually doesn't count as an item in your inventory, it just starts as the upgrade. And if you... It still spawns to the pouch in... Hello. Hi. It still spawns the pouch in... Oh, you guys don't run away from me now. That's cool. But it still spawns the pouch in Nest. And you actually get 2 pouches, and you can get up to 4. I don't know if you could in a campaign, but that's how much you can put in there. I'm just sticking these guys in here. As much as I could try to hope that I get profit motive later, I don't think it's happening. Sorry to say. Anyway, very cool. Is there more roaches here? Oh, I just thought that was a roach right there. It is not. It very much is not. Okay, anyway, we're good. We're good. You know, as much as I preserve those, like, Cult of the Lamb tracks, it's like, I don't... Okay. And I feel like saying this is, like, one of those scenarios where I don't know, in my mind, it's one of those, like, oh, this is what, like, somebody that thinks they're so cool says, or whatever. Like, it sounds like almost like a brag or something. It just sounds very, I don't know, pretentious, I almost want to say. I'm one of those people, though, that, like, I listen to whatever music. But it's true. I promise. I swear. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I listen to whatever. Like, I can listen to anything. I genuinely can. Even if it's, like, really bad music, I'd be like... I can still listen to it. Maybe if it's, like, you know, the volume is going between, like, really quiet and then, like, trying to, you know, kill your ears or something. That's different. That's just more like, okay, you're just trying to cause me auditory pain. But if it's just, like, a bad song, I could still be like, well, what was the thought process behind this person making this song? You know, I can still view the creative merits of it to some degree, or at least try to understand it. And thus, that's how I can listen to, like, whatever music. Because I've been in, like, vehicles where some people... Don't. I've been in vehicles where, you know, somebody's like, oh, I'm going to turn on the radio, and they don't know what my music taste is whatsoever, and they're like, oh, I'm like, can I put on, like, some country music? I don't care for country music myself, like, on a personal level, but hey, if you want to put it on, I'm not offended. I don't care, whatever. If you're offended by somebody else's music taste, I'm confused. I could take that grub. I'm not gonna do that. My main reasoning for doing that is just because, I don't know. I don't need to. What was in here again? I just wanted to double check. You know, I don't need grub. As much as it would be cool, I don't need to do that. Do need some flashlight though. Jesus, it is dark. Yeah, no, I can listen to like whatever. Honestly, I do have my own personal tastes. I grew up a lot on like, what would you even say? Like, I really enjoy like a lot of like hard rock stuff. But then at the same time, that's not always the case. I don't know if I can actually go this way. I might not be able to do this. I have to abandon this. This was a terrible pathway. I just have to go all the way back. I'm gonna have to go the default way. I don't remember the default way, but I will go the default way because I don't remember. Oh, right, it's this room. I haven't been in here in so long, dude. Wow. I normally always go the ladder way, but just Roach is not built for that. Boy! I'm trying to prove how, like, outdated my knowledge of these areas are. Look at this. I'm insane. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I'm good. I got back. And by insane, I mean I'm going crazy. Not like, look at me pop off. I was not popping off, but we're fine. We got it. We're good. Okay. But yeah, no, I can listen to whatever music. And again, I view it more from like a production value sort of thing. I guess if you're like naturally a creative person, that's just like an easy thing for you to do, because you're just like, I'm gonna view this from a creative lens because, you know, like, I get it. Even if it's not my thing, I can understand that, like, this is something that somebody made, and, you know, there's probably somebody out there that enjoys this. Maybe not. There are some creations out there that are just so bad that pretty much nobody enjoys them, but still, somebody did put work into that. I mean, you know, it's also possible that's less so with the modern day. Oh, that's an oddly satisfying moment right there. Oh, that was a nice, yeah, okay. I like it. Whoop. Oh, boy. I'm always scared to fall down there, even though there's really nothing. I don't have food. I only have my pea beans. I don't want to waste them yet. Do not want to waste my pea beans as of yet. If I can, you know, if I have the choice. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ugh. I feel like this jump is different than RDNA, but maybe that's just me, like... Might just be placebo. Oh, you don't care about me because I roach. I was so worried. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to beat the crap out of you. No, I don't. How did that not occur to me until now? I don't know. Anyways. But yeah. I gotta get back into making music, man. I really do. It's been a long time since I've done that. I like synth stuff, and I can write a lot of, like, synth stuff, but I also found that, like, once I learned how to play a guitar years ago, I really enjoy writing music on an actual instrument rather than, you know, on, like, a regular computer keyboard. I do have a MIDI keyboard, I never use it. I don't know why. It's just how I am. Do I want to buy the save here? Not really. I don't need pittons. I don't need them. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. I don't know if I should go for Overwhelmed. I don't really want this artifact. I'm not a spear guy. I maybe should have went with the translocator in reality. But, that's fine. Okay, disc, we got that. I might just, you know what? This is a wild decision, I think, but Look at me. Only 10 for that. That's lame. It's barely worth anything. How much extra space do I have here? Okay, we have that. And this. Is this loaded? It is. Okay, we're a little over encumbered, but maybe it'll be okay. I don't need my flashlight. I don't need to take that with me. As much as it's good for your guys' visibility, I don't need it. I don't depend on that. Because I would also like to take an injector in case we don't get one, and there is not one here. So I guess that's not something that's going to happen, unless there's something in this box up here, so I'll check up here real quick, but, yeah. You have anything for me? Anything at all? I almost used a thing on that. That's a lucky one. Oh yeah, that's a lucky one right there. All right. Damn, son, I'm quite glad with that. Okay, we're over encumbered by one. I think that's fine. We don't need to take all these in reality, but I will anyway. Yeah, okay. We're good. What do we have on here? Oh, we have our flashlight. I don't need this. I can do this to not be super over encumbered. I can easily do that. I could just do this and hammer. There we go. Now we're good. See, it was all according to plan. All according to plan. I meant to do all of that. I just really had to think about it for a second. I feel a little flustered because I'm not used to the whole, like, I have to think about what's going to happen after Nest, or after Abyss, and going into Nest. You know, I'm not used to that. Ooh, we got this! I wanted to point this out. Look at this. There's like a radio here. The only problem is that face shows up. He might not have spawned yet. Oh no, he has. I think he's down there. Yeah.
The conditions of substructure 17 are dire, and I have already written it off as a loss. We are in the process of constructing a machine that will keep the Delta Periphery Rift shut and stable. However, there is still the matter of the entity at the bottom. It remains dormant for now, but I worry our presence may rouse it from its sleep. This last trip will allow us to collect the information we need to form our own escape plan.
Okay, so that's cool. I wanted to check that out last time, but I actually happened to get that in my own personal runs, and I wanted to check them out, but I didn't because, you know, face, it's just like, I don't know what you're supposed to exactly do to listen to that, but we got it there, so I guess it's all good. But, I'm gonna take you with me, I guess. Yeah, it's cool that they don't run away from me. That makes a lot of sense. I just never really thought about it. But, yeah, no. I wanted to point that out, because I was like, in case we don't get it, I'm gonna do it anyway. But we did, so, yeah, you got to see that. So there's other radios in Abyss. There's one right there. Like a little satellite dish, and like I guess some extra lore. I will say I didn't pay attention to that whatsoever. Not that I didn't want to, it's just kind of hard when, you know, you gotta make sure that you don't die. Guess I'll do a little bit of this. I feel like this roach run's going pretty well, actually, I gotta say. I'm feeling pretty good about it, but I feel like I could also throw it away very quickly, and I'd rather that not happen. Nope, we got weird dead mans again. It's been a little while. We got it the first time and never again thus far. I actually have not gotten it since that video, my initial run through the nest, so I guess this is a little refreshing, to say the least. I don't know how easy this is going to be roach style, but oh, we can go here, right? I maybe would want the flashlight here, if I'm being honest. Also, this tram does have a weird hitbox, just so you know. I've seen that, not just from me, but, like, I've seen the hitbox be kind of weird there, just in terms of the grab. I guess just on the cable part, but maybe the tram itself. I'm not exactly sure what part's weird there, but that tram that initial tram that's hanging is a little peculiar in terms of how it works, and I don't exactly know why. Ooh, can I get over here from here? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. Okay. Do you care about me? Do you want to hit me because I'm a roach or not? I don't know. I don't really want to find out, so I'm not gonna try to find out. I thought this was the injector area, but it is not. Yeah, maybe someday I'll get back into writing music. I think the last time that I did anything was like 5 years ago. The last like major thing I did was make an album of music that sounds like it could possibly be from Animal Crossing. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you know, the thing is I get very inspired by things, you know, like I get inspired by things and I kind of have to make things like it, and I get very like tunnel vision in there. It's hard for me to like, you know, take multiple inspirations from something and kind of like intertwine them. I think that's where you get a lot of like extra sort of creativity or like things that seem new from people, is when a creative person's able to kind of take a bunch of their inspirations and make it into like one product. I don't know, maybe I've done that a couple times, or maybe I haven't, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, I had like an album before that, you know, and I'm never gonna claim, by the way, that I have like good stuff. I would never claim that in a million years. All my stuff is very bad. I'd say like my Animal Crossing, fake Animal Crossing album is not that bad, which is not really like, you know, saying much. Oh, my goofy haha music doesn't sound that weird. Wow. How impressive of you. Am I gonna have enough stamina to get up here? I don't know. Oh. Pop this. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna run off of this. That was concerning. Why was his face so close to me right there? I'm not as fast because I roach. Honestly, I don't feel too bad about it right now. The elastic limbs, along with the other stuff we have for reach and being able to go, honestly, we're going pretty good. Alright, we're already here. I say we're already here. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't have a timer on my thing. I genuinely don't know. But anyway. Okay. You know, I think one of the things I wish is that, I wish I was better at, like, 3D stuff. I think that's, like, one of the few creative areas I'm not that great at. I mean, I would also say maybe, like, digital art, but then I have other people that, like, see my art and they're like, no, you're great. You got it, you're fine. I'm just, anytime I'm doing, like, digital art, I don't feel very confident in my own ability. But then I make something and then somebody's like, oh, no, it's fine. I changed the profile picture recently here on YouTube. Are you guys into that? I don't know. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I just wanted to change it because I felt bad because I had, like, this old picture that I made when, like, AI was really early and, like, people's opinions still on AI were like, haha, funny. AI's so funny. It was majorly touched up. The initial thing the AI gave was, like, really bad, so, like, a bunch of stuff I still did myself. So it was kind of like half AI, half me in that picture, but it isn't now. It's fully me now. I don't use any AI and stuff, and I haven't for a long time. I just happened to use that for a profile picture at the time. More as a joke, and then I just kind of got accustomed to it, so... ooh, more elastic limbs, or there is this. I have seen this. There are some new perks. The, like, metacarpal refinement. So when you're climbing non-stop without jumping, it increases your reach and your climb speed. So if you just keep climbing, you'll go faster and you can reach further. Which is cool, but if you have elastic limbs, then I mean, that's, you know. This is cool, but I don't think I need this. Climbing speed would be nice, I suppose. Or maybe I re-roll it and hope I get, like, profit motive. Ooh, what do we have here? We got a lot of interesting things. I've heard of this one, and I have never seen this one, so let's see. Deep pockets. You can pocket rebar and other large items. Your pockets can stack an additional 2 of any regular item and 1 of large item. Ooh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Very interesting. Okay, that's cool. That would be very helpful for the sword. Increase jump height once again. Or what is this? Sweat temporary sticky goop when grounded. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? What is this? Okay, I'm just out of curiosity. I need to know what is this? I'm a sweaty roach. Or I will be a sweaty roach. What is this? Oh, I have like a little bit of stick. Oh, that's weird. What? I'm like part grub. Whoa, okay. Alright, that's cool. I'm glad I took that, I guess. I don't know how I know when it's charged. Is it just any time I'm grounded? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna dump my saves in here. And remember to save this time. I feel so... I'm still so mad about that. I know that made me look so stupid when I did that in the last video. It was so bad. I can't believe I didn't do that. Reminder? What is this? I don't know which lore is new and what isn't. I know those radios are new, but I don't know about these. I need to read more of these notes in general. Maybe I'll just go through, like, the wiki at some point. I know it's not updated as of yet, obviously, but still. Whoa. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. This feels like this one's new. I don't think I've seen this image. What am I looking at? It's like a wall or something? I don't know what I'm looking at. Well, if you know, then let me know. Anyway, I want my my backup, please. That'd be good. Yeah, no, I'd love to have, like, more 3D knowledge. The last time I ever did anything with 3D was, like... God, back in, like... I want to say... Well, oh, actually, you know what it was? I've used, like... Autodesk Maya. Years ago. Oh, Jesus. No. Where are you? Go back. Grab. Oh, my God. Stop. Oh my god, ruby roaches. You have to be like this, don't you? Okay, we're good. And then you I'm not concerned about. Easy. Alright. They had to make it hard for me, huh? But anyway. Any roaches in here, maybe? No. I don't know if I should take more flares. Should I take more flares? I mean, I have a few, I suppose I could. Why not? I have the room. And I'll probably have enough room for the, other thing. I didn't use my actual injector that I picked up, did I? I didn't. That's okay. I'm actually gonna put this to the side and put my hammer there. Or my crowbar, rather. But yeah, no, I learned, like, Autodesk Maya at one point in my life. Back, when I was, like, a kid. I don't know what age I would have been. Maybe, like, 10? There was like a summer camp that my my parents sent me to that for some reason was like a 3D animation like summer camp for kids, and it was like we're using like Autodesk Maya and ZBrush, and like that. You know, when I think back to that, it's like, wow, that's some crazy stuff. I remember being told that I did well though. They're like, wow, you really know what you're doing. Like, you understand the concepts of animation. I unfortunately don't have any of the stuff that I rendered out back then. I'd love to see what I did, because I'm like, were they just gaslighting me, or like, was I actually doing good? I have a feeling I was not doing good. There's no way. Like, how? Oh yeah, this kid, yeah, like he animated a stock pendulum well. I remember doing that. I remember that being like the thing I liked the most, is I did like this animation with a pendulum. And I was like, oh, I understand how this pendulum works. I get it. My brain, like all the neurons are activating and I understand how to do this, but I don't know. I think I was helped out back then because when I was really young, I was using an animation software called Pivot. Does anybody even know what that is? Like, if I say that, are you like, what are you talking about? Pivot? You're insane. Maybe. I don't know. It was a little like program that was basically, it was just like stop motion software essentially. Like you could animate stick figures, and so you'd animate like stick figures and stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly. Is that all of them? I believe so. This area is pretty rough too. I feel like you can easily fall off and back down just with like one. Oh, you like that shot, dude? That was a good one. But no, it was like this little stop-motion animation software. You could, it literally was just like a frame-by-frame thing. You'd get like a little black and white stick figure that had like some joints you could move, and that was basically it. And you just do that, get more ammo? Thank you. And you'd basically just use it to like animate a stick figure. And you could like position them on different things, and I learned animation through that. I had a lot of people, I remember being in like a free forum at the time, like PHP free forums, which, you know, that's a way to age you a little bit, saying something like that. That's like an alternative to HTML, basically, essentially. That's the easiest way to explain it. I don't know, are there any PHP websites anymore? There can't be, right? Like, that's like so outdated now, but regardless, like, people would make like free forums back in the day. Instead of like a Discord, you'd have like a forum page. You're like, I joined my forum. Oh, I need to reload, apparently. I think there's a guy in here. I'm not gonna worry about it. Why are so many blood bugs coming after me? Can you just sense me from far away because I'm a roach? Maybe. I should probably put the gun away. I'm stressing. Yeah! Get in. Thank you. But yeah, I did tons of stuff in that software. I got roasted a ton as well, because I was really bad at the start, but I was like, as a kid I was always in this like, oh man, I'm so cool, I'm like the best. I was very narcissistically like, oh, everything I did, I was like the best. People should praise me because I am child, and child doing these things is impressive. The internet was not forgiving then, it isn't now towards any of that, so I did not get that. Ooh! Child of Lambda, hero, save the mother in roach mode. Oh, I got an achievement! Look at that! Hi. You know of your kind, their history? I am Roach. How are you? Caves of the Distant Home. Caves of the Distant Home. Oh, do I have to go back to Waste Heap? Don't send me back. Your lineage heralds from there. It's interesting there's unique dialogue here. I didn't read the first bit, I apologize. This world doomed without intervention. Yeah, okay, well I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna go do the stuff, you know. I can send you to the ancestral burrows. Oh? Is there a whole area for the roach? No. That's crazy. To safety for many cycles. Okay. What's going on? Oh, orb! Purple orb! It is my choice. What is this? Huh? Hello, okay. Oh god, I don't know if I'm ready for this. What's happening? Thank you, cousin. Child of the burrow folk. Oh. I cannot follow. The devourer will chase. Yeah, the good old mass. We love the mass. Especially the hunter. Very terrifying. Goodbye, cousin. Cool. Oh, I can't move. I can just look around. Is it... Does the roach run just end here? This looks like a lot like Zen, actually. Some Black Mesa vibes going on here. Okay. I'm very confused right now. What's happening? Oh! Whoa, okay, so you can just end there. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I thought that we were gonna have to, like... Yeah. Okay, that's wild. I was not expecting that at all. We ended there. That's like an ending. We have like an exclusive ending for Roach. Yeah, Roach mode escape. So there's like an exclusive roach escape ending. I assume we could have done the rest of Nest if we wanted to, and honestly I feel like we were definitely capable of that, but I did not know it was going to happen, so I kind of felt the necessary need to check that out. Interesting. Very intriguing. So yeah, we got sent to the burrows? Like an ancient burrow, what? Huh. Very intriguing. Alright, well I don't really know what else to say, but I get we beat White Knuckle. We got an ending, a proper ending. We did it. We beat the game. There's no more. That is how you actually beat the game. You just become a roach, and you get sent away, and you live in a cave for however long you can. What a wonderful ending. Well, I kind of feel a little bit abrupt there. I feel like I kind of had more that I was about to talk about, but then it's like, oh, well, I guess that'll have to wait until next time. I hope I said something of semblance there. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the roach run at the very least. Anyway, I guess that'll be everything from me for today. Thank you guys so much as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.